Hey everybody, it is Sunday, July 6th, 2025, and I'm going to look at the week ahead. So today is the Sunday, happens to be a thing today in the Hindu calendar. It's called Prabodini Ekadashi. This is the day that Vishnu goes to sleep for 4 months. This is a tradition in the Hindu calendar. It will always happen around the time when Sun is in Gemini, and it's about a 4 month period. And then the sun, when the sun gets to actually Libra this year, Vishnu wakes up again. So today in India, people mark this day by fasting or donating, taking baths in holy rivers. There's a lot of different things. So if you are in the mood for an intention today, it might be good to think about washing away and letting go, and recognizing that we all need rest and support. So this could be a day where you maybe let go of some items, you cleanse your environment, you perhaps donate to those in need, etc. So, and then it comes up that we don't really have much going on with marriages and things like that during this time. It's a time of rest. It happens to coincide with the monsoon season in India. So it brings even up Texas. I'm sorry, Texas. There's a lot of flooding going on in our state of Texas in the United States. So monsoon happening very fast there. So today is that day. So Sunday, July 6th. And you can see the chart here I have for you. This is the chart of Washington. I'm showing both the South and North Indian style for those who like. And there's some tables along the bottom. You can check them out if you want. This is my teaching page, and I thought I would just use this one today. So this is Sunday, first day of the week. We have, you can see in the upper right corner of the right hand side chart, Jupiter, Sun are still in Gemini. We're still having Jupiter and Gemini all year, except for coming up, we're having a little retrograde cycle. We'll talk about that later. But the moon, you can note too, this is the chart of Sunday morning, really early morning. This moment has actually passed already, but Washington, D.C., you can see that the sun is at 29 degrees 45. So right as the sun rose today, the moon moved into Scorpio. So today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to have Scorpio vibes with the moon. And the moon is waxing at the moment, getting powerful. It's bright at night. You'll be able to see it. On Thursday, we have the full moon. So keep your eye on that. For the most part, the big moves of this week are the moon. I missed last week's look ahead. I was busy getting the monthly forecast and just missed my window. But the big news of last week was that Venus went into Taurus. And there it is. So I feel like that is a stabilizing influence. Venus in Aries was kind of intense. United States bombed Iran. Interesting. And now Venus is in Taurus. It seems like it's a cleanup effort at this point. And that could be happening in your world. It is a good time for cleaning up, especially with Vishnu going to sleep. Might as well clean up some things physically and mentally in our environments. So that's Venus in Taurus. That will be there for a little bit, at least through this week. And then we've got Mercury in Cancer. Mercury is going to be going retrograde on the 17th. So not this week, but it might be a good time to get organized, get your stuff in order. And the other thing is, like with Venus in Taurus and Mercury in Cancer, it's a little bit more grounded, a little bit more watery element. And actually next week, what we're going to be talking about is Saturn going retrograde as well. So Mercury and Saturn next week. That's what we'll talk about. But for this week, let's just look at the moon. It's going to be waxing and then waning. So we have the full moon on Thursday. So let me just advance us one day. This will be, hello. Oops, I'm doing minutes. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm there. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let me get you one day. All right, so this is one day. This will be Monday morning at sunrise. You can see the moon is in Scorpio at that time. So today, Sunday, the moon is going through debilitation degree. This is a great day to rest. Just collect yourself. The other thing is that with Venus and Taurus and moon in Scorpio for the next few days, we have Venus and Mars both aspecting the moon. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That seems passionate, especially with the moon waxing and getting bigger. We're going to have Venus energy coming in and Mars energy coming in, because Mars is in Leo and that aspects Scorpio too. So there could be a lot of relationship talk or events or negotiations, business stuff happening this week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, with Venus and Mars aspecting Scorpio and the moon in Scorpio. So this is Monday that we're looking at here. Tuesday morning, you can see the moon's advanced, moon in Jesta, Nakshatra. And on Tuesday, during the day, the moon will move into Sagittarius, which is having a whole different set of aspects coming into it. So Scorpio right now is getting Venus and Mars. That's passionate. It's very human. It's it could be good for creative, but there could be conflict. I'm just saying it could feel like negotiating. Then when during Tuesday, the moon will move into Sagittarius and end up there. This is Wednesday morning, so moon will be in the early degrees of Sagittarius as Wednesday dawns. And I'm in the United States, obviously. So yeah, Sagittarius is getting a whole different thing. Sagittarius is getting the compound aspect of Saturn from Pisces, because Saturn aspects 10th from him. And it's getting the aspect of Jupiter, the 7th aspect of Jupiter from Gemini. So Sagittarius has a whole different vibe. That to me feels more big in a way. Jupiter is expansive, Saturn is contractive. So Sagittarius right now, for a while, will have this energy with Saturn and Jupiter both coming in there. So it feels like a big, where do we grow? Where do we let go for Sagittarius? And so the moon in there Wednesday and Thursday with the full moon could feel like bigger questions are answered or bigger questions are posed during that time. Might be more of a focus on time and space, and do I have enough time, and do I have enough space, and what am I studying, and what am I letting go of, and who am I interacting with and networking with. So it might feel a little bit more busy with the moon in Sagittarius, whereas the moon in Scorpio could feel a little more personal. Okay, so this is Thursday at sunrise. So you can see the sun is going to be in the later degrees of Gemini by that time. The full moon, you can look it up at your local time, like when the actual moment of the full moon will be. But this is the full moon of when the full moon is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. This is a special day we call Guru Purnima. Guru means teacher. Guru also means guide, and Guru is another name for Jupiter. So this is the full moon that Jupiter rules every year, and it is a good day to honor and recognize your teachers. So if you have special teachers that you want to reach out to and say thanks for guiding me, Thursday's a great day for that. It's an auspicious day. So you could even just mark it with making some time to study, or again, reach out for those teachers and thank them. This is Thursday. All right, Friday, the 11th of July, you can see that the moon moves to Capricorn right around sunrise. So Friday and Saturday, the end of our week, the moon will be in Capricorn all week. no, the moon doesn't encounter any other planets except for through the aspects. So that's interesting. It's a good week to feel clear, especially with the moon getting bright. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just saying that when the moon is by itself without passing through the zone of other planets, it's sometimes easier to think and understand what's going on in your own mind. So a series of oppositions that the moon is getting through this week. We start out with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Venus and Mars hitting the moon. And then we've got Wednesday, Thursday, Jupiter and Saturn aspecting Sagittarius and the moon. And then when we get to Friday and Saturday, moon is in Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. And it will be waning by that time. But Mercury is the one. Mercury aspects the Capricorn at the moment. And really no one else. So as that moon starts to wane, Friday and Saturday comes along, it would be a good time with the moon Mercury thing is to delve into emotions in an analytical way, or make business adjustments, think about your finances, maybe step back from plans and strategies and see if you need to tweak anything. So that's this week. This is the week ahead. Happy full moon. Happy Guru Purnima. And I hope that everybody's doing well. If you ever want to leave a comment below, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get my audio visual down better and make more professional looking things. So I appreciate you looking and watching and liking, and I'll see you next week. Bye.